Welcome, my friends, to another episode of the Colonel Marbles Miniatures Review vidcast. Yes, yet again I've been trawling the worldwide interweb for new miniatures, so you don't have to. And just to let you know, I will be attending Salute as usual this year. To prevent myself from being mobbed by adoring fans, I'll be disguised as an overweight slob with personal odour issues. Anyway, I'll be wearing a Colonel Marbles t-shirt. If you recognise me and approach me with the phrase, "You are Colonel Marbles and I'd like to buy you a pint," then you'll be allowed to buy me an alcoholic beverage. So I hope to see you there. I'm very pleased to say the show continues to be sponsored by Rattlehead Games, fine purveyors of many of the independent sci-fi and fantasy figures featured in the show. Okay, let's get stuck right into our top 9 now, and at number 9 is Rat Trap Productions. This classic pulp-style robot will be coming out around July and stands 30mm tall. It was sculpted by freelance miniature sculptor Germ, who obviously has a long and successful career ahead of him. At number 8 this week it's Hassle-Free Miniatures. Yes, Kev White over at Hassle-Free has just finished his screen of a cheerleader. Says Kev, "When I get the green back, I'll give her a couple of Uzis instead of the pom-poms, and then she'll be some of the zombie hunter, or some such." Eldorado is at number 7 this week. This is a female slinger firing some deeply unpleasant maggot-type ammo. I'm afraid I can't give you a price on this one as yet. And this is a pic of one of her victims. I have to say that is pretty damn gross. At number 6 we have something a little bit different from Project Jester. They're releasing a couple of fun limited edition Jester figures, both sculpted for something called Project Jester. Go to www.projectjester.com for more details. This one's holding a brush and is sculpted by Jason Veeb. And this one with the big hammer is by Gene Van Horn. Both figures can be yours for $22 including postage. There are only 100 castings of these little suckers, so I understand, so get 'em while they're hot. Westwind are in at 5 this week. The ranks of their Secrets of the Third Reich range are about to be swelled by the addition of 2 new Nazi werewolf type dudes. Sculptor Andy Cooper has done another fine job here. Just look at the detailing on this second figure. And so it's off to France and Rackham for our number 4 spot. And this amazing looking flesh golem is an upcoming release, and I don't have much further information about it, I'm afraid. This close-up gives you a better idea of the wonderful detailed work on this miniature. And I might as well add here that they've got Angel forthcoming as well in their release schedule. Alpha Forge Games grab the number 3 spot. Here's a sneak peek at a forthcoming Hydrician Dartwing attack bike. I've got to say this is really looking fun. It really makes me think of Star Wars for some reason. Anyway, it's obviously a work in progress, so there's no word on pricing as yet. Just missing out on the number 1 spot, it's Privateer Press and Hordes. This is an upcoming, now I've got to take a deep breath now, Trollbud Dire Troll Earthborn Alpha Warbeast. There we go. I'm not a huge fan of the Hordes range as such, but this monster has a really novel, dynamic pose which I just love. Very Hulk smash too, which I like. Sponsored in part by Blue Table Painting, your first choice for an excellent miniatures painting service. And sitting on top of the pile this week, it's Urban Mammoth with their Metropolis range. This is one of 3 new gears, which is what Urban Mammoth call their large robots, battlesuits or warbeast used in their Metropolis sci-fi game. And first up is this excellent looking Syntha Talon Cyclosynth. Even better is this Gladiator Crusher with Human Rider. Most of these gears are more than twice the height of a regular soldier and should retail, I understand, for around 25 UK pounds. But it's this truly excellent Triad Dragonblade that I'm really excited about. I just love the whole concept of sci-fi, Japanese/Chinese, so this is just perfect for that army. This closer shot shows you some of the great samurai-style detailing on this great-looking bot. Well done, Urban Mammoth. Right, that's enough for me for another week. I shall be at Salute, as I said, next Saturday, so I hope to see you there. Remember, the password is, "You are Colonel Marbles and I want to buy you a pint." Either way, I hope you enjoyed this week's rundown, and I hope to see you next week.